what's up? It's Winnie here. Today I'm going to be swatching the Kylie Cosmetics Kylighters, and these are her brand new press illuminating powders. And I am really excited about these because I did manage to get a hold of all 6 shades to swatch and show you guys, and I'm really curious to see how they will work. I've actually never made any other Kylie Cosmetics purchase before, and I know these were pretty highly anticipated because they launched on February 28th, and I was like sitting on my computer waiting for them to become available, and I had Peter on his computer. I was also on my phone, and every single shade was sold out in a matter of minutes. I didn't even have time to think about what I was doing, but luckily I did get my hands on all 6 shades so that I can show you guys what they look like. So this is not a sponsored video whatsoever. I did pay for these with my own money, and they did recently do a restock of these, and I tried to get hold of more of them, but again, they sold out right away. So as of right now, they are not available online, and I'm not sure if they're going to bring them back or when, but I do have a special surprise for you guys towards the end of the video, so just keep watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these swatches, and I'm going to talk about the product a little bit more. There are 6 shades total, and they are all named after like sweet dessert, and these were $22 each, and they came packaged in their own individual little boxes, and each box has the Kylie logo on the front of it, and the box color matches the color of the unit inside, which looks like this, and it has the same Kylie logo. It's kind of a harder like cardboard material with a magnetic closure, and then there is a little mirror inside, and then the actual highlighter. The highlighter has the little drip logo embossed into it, and you get 0.34 ounces of the product, which I think is a pretty decent amount of product. I don't think anyone really goes through an entire highlighter anyway, and I actually don't have any highlight on my face today because I do want to apply some to my face. I haven't had a chance to actually use these on my face yet, so I'm excited to see how these will work. The only problem is I only have one face and like 2 sides to swatch on, so I'm only going to be doing a couple shades. So the first one I want to show you guys is Chocolate Cherry, and I did see that there was some drama with this specific shade. A lot of people who did place an order for the Chocolate Cherry shade was receiving their orders with empty units, like it was just missing this pan of highlight. So they basically received empty boxes, and luckily mine did come with the actual product inside, thank God, but I just feel so bad for the people who spent their money and they were probably really excited to receive the product too, and they didn't get what they paid for. So hopefully the brand addressed the issue and found a resolution, because that's just not okay. But back to the swatches. Chocolate Cherry was one of the shades that I wasn't super excited about because it is one of the darker shades in the collection, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work with my skin tone, but after swatching it and seeing it on in person, it's not as dark as it looks like even on camera right now or in pictures. It comes off actually more of a like pinky copper bronze, so it is really pretty as a like bronzer. I probably can't wear it as a highlight, and I think it would look really nice when my skin is a little bit more tan. And also, I don't know why, but I thought these would be scented. They're not scented. I just think the names of them make me feel like they should be scented, but they don't smell like anything at all. Next, I have Salted Caramel, which is one of the shades that I was really excited about, and I wanted to make sure that I did get a hold of this one. And I think it's because it looks a lot like some of the other highlights that I love. It's a very light, warm champagne gold, and it is very pretty. And one thing that I noticed when I was doing my swatches, it does pick up really well with my finger. Like I can see the swatch really well on my finger, but when I went to swipe it on my arm, I had to do that several times for the highlight to come off or show up. It's not a super soft kind of powder. Like if you compare it to a Becca highlighter, those powders are super soft. Like you can pick up a ton of product with just a little swipe of your brush, or even just by touching the powder with your finger, a lot of product comes off. So I really want to see how these will work with a couple different brushes that I have. The first one I'm going to try is with my Morphe M509. I'm just going to run the brush over the product a little bit, and I'm just going to sweep it on my face. I do see some of the product. I feel like I didn't have to run my brush over it that much. Again, it's not as soft as like a Becca powder. I'm just kind of building it up a little bit just to see how bright I can get it. And I think the reflex in it are just a little bit smaller, so it leaves kind of like a shimmery glow, as if like you applied shimmery eyeshadow to your cheeks or something, just to give you guys an idea, opposed to a super glittery, like sparkling in your face kind of glow. Next, I have Banana Split, which is a very yellow, light golden highlight, and for some reason I feel like the consistency is not the same with all of these shades. When I go to swatch this one, I feel like it just does not want to come off. Like it's really hard to pick up the product, so I don't know what is up with this specific shade, but I'm going to try and pick a little bit of this up and apply it to my inner corners. Yeah, let's try the nose. I do see it a little bit better on my nose, and it does come off as a very yellow golden highlight. So I think, again, this one might be better when I'm a little bit more tan or have a little more color to my skin because it's just showing up a little bit too yellow. Next, I have Strawberry Shortcake, which is a really pretty, very pale, light rose gold with a neutral kind of glow to it. I do like this one a lot. I think it's really pretty on. And I'm going to put this one on with my Luxie 522 brush. It's just a tapered highlighting brush, and I'm just going to place it right underneath the first shade. Okay, now I can definitely see the glow coming from my cheeks, but you can see that shade right here. It gives a really, really soft, like pinky rose gold glow, and I think it blends into your blush and your contour so pretty. I actually really like this shade on. Next, I have Cotton Candy Cream, which was one of my favorite shades when I saw the whole collection. I knew I wanted Cotton Candy Cream, and I think it's also one of the shades that sold out first. And this one is a very, very light champagne gold with a hint of pink in it. It's definitely not as pink as the Strawberry Shortcake. It's kind of a lighter pastel pink, so it's not in your face. And I'm gonna apply this on the other side of my face with my e.l.f. highlighting brush. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Again, it's not super duper in your face crazy, but I can see the glow and I think it looks really pretty on. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more. As I'm trying to kind of build up the glow, I can see really up close that it's kind of bringing out the texture on my skin. It's just kind of emphasizing my pores a little bit too much. I'm not really sure why. I don't really have that problem with a lot of different highlighters. And I don't know if it's because I'm just putting way too much of this on. And the last shade that I have to show you guys is French Vanilla, which is the lightest shade of the collection. It's also definitely one of the brighter highlights. Like if you do want it to really stand out and pop, I think this one is probably one of your top choices along with Cotton Candy Cream. And I'm gonna put this one on too, and I'm gonna use my Luxie medium fan brush to apply it. And I'm gonna put it just right above my cheekbones here. Oh, I can definitely see this one. I'm gonna put this on my Cupid's bow as well, and everywhere else. Here's what French Vanilla looks like on. You can definitely see that glow. It is very bright. So those are all 6 shades. I do like and appreciate that there was variety between the darkest and the lightest shades. There are some that are a little bit more yellow and warm, and then there's some that are a lot more neutral. And I hope you guys enjoyed this swatch video. I know they're not available right now, and hopefully they'll bring it back for those of you who are interested in getting your hands on them. But in the meantime, I am going to be giving away the extras that I picked up to 4 of you guys. So this is going to be a YouTube and Instagram giveaway, so make sure you read down below on how to enter. But if you are already subscribed to my channel, you're halfway there. Just make sure you read the rules on how to enter on Instagram. To enter on Instagram, I will have a link down below to the picture that's posted on my Instagram account where you will submit all of your entries to. And you can also find my links to my Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!